You know, I was just thinking like about people who leave like cars like dream cars to work on like with their parent or after their parent leaves, and like my dad is that type of person. Afterthought, like he is with everything else. Like my dad is like he's a Christian when someone in the family dies. Like when someone in the family dies, he'll be like, "We need to start going to church together as a family. Like we need a band. Hold the fucking phone, bud." Like he would be on his deathbed and he would remember like he's got like a truck somewhere and he would like call his friend and be like, "Gut that thing. I'm gonna leave it to Luke for him to repair and work on to leave to my grandbabies." And he would just leave me like a tattered, like shredded, like carcass of like a fucking Ford F-150.
No, he's
like the upholstery is just ripped to shreds. There's still some panel on it.
My dad had one of these project cars that were just for us to work on. It was a 1967 Cutlass that he used to keep in the backyard. That was exactly like that, but he actually wanted to work on it with me, and at some point he sold it to me like he wasn't a drug addict that needed money, so he sold it. He sold it to me as if like, this is your fault for not being as, like, yeah, I had to get rid of it because you didn't seem like you really cared about it. You cared too much about video games and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I'm like, I'm 11. Like, what 11-year-old is really about fixing up a Cutlass, dog? Like, I get that was your thing when you were 11 because you had a Jehovah's Witness father that wouldn't let you celebrate Christmas, and your fucking mom had to sneak it downstairs while she was burning chili that you guys had to eat. But like, what the? I had good Christmases. What do you want from me? I'm not supposed to enjoy the PS2 games that I got, Dad? And then I thought about it later, and I was like,
"Did you say penis too or PS2?"
I'm drunk enough that I probably said penis too. PS2 games, yeah, and so he got rid of it, and then somebody fixed it up, and he literally gave me shit for it. He was like, "That could have been us fixing that car up and shit like that." And I thought about it years later, and I was like, "No, it couldn't have. You would have spent all the fixing the car money up on cocaine and Percocets. So shut the fuck up, you liar. No, it wouldn't have been something that would have got to this level." And he's the type of dude that could have done that because growing up, he made like a dune buggy. Didn't make one, but he bought the shell for one, spray painted it, fucking.
I'm gonna get this done someday.
He sold it for like $20,000.
Oh
like,
wow,
crazy
what the
money.
fuck?
Me and Nick Ruholt from Sign Language, there's a childhood picture of me and him in it, and when it's all fixed up, it's fucking bumblebee yellow and a fucking like this sick ass like all wooden, like he made it himself. The dashboard's made out of wood. It's got the the dials with the actual gauges on it for the speedometer and shit. It looks sexy as fuck.
Like he drew it on there?
Oh, baby. Yeah, with the burnt crack pipe.
He carved it in there with the hot end of the spoon.
He used a heroin resin to get it in there. I said resident. Thank you guys for letting me do that myself and not catching me for it. No, he could have done that with the Cutlass, but instead he's all fucking like nodding out like, that could have been me.
He's like, that could have been us, Cody. He's like, yeah, we also could have lived in a house with front doors. Sorry,
I didn't have to learn to drive when I was 11 because you were going to fucking crash into oncoming traffic saying, "Oh, we're driving to England." No, we're not, fucking drunk motherfucker. I wish
like,
that wasn't a real story.
Also, we could learn to express emotion like real people. Or not.
Oh.